this commotion for, you men about the streets? What sort of party prompts such rough and raucous misdemeanor? Singing and shouting, and while I am far from pleased, the answer couldn't be clearer. The celebrations for Caesar. Make way for Caesar on this feast of Lupercal. Caesar's done it, war is won, and Pompey's conquered once and for all. Don't you remember how you once revered your friend? I recall you watching Pompey's chariot passing by. Every single man has now gone back on all he said. Caesar will kill the Republic. Who cares? Pompey is dead. Pompey is dead. Pompey is dead. No king but Caesar. Pompey is dead. What of Rome? What of our Republic? Must we watch democracy die? I don't know how we'll overcome this, my good man, neither do I. Say all that you will about Caesar. I think Caesar is a good man. Now that Pompey's out of the picture, Caesar's free to make his own plans. Say all that you will about Caesar. I'm so glad that Caesar came home. Now that Pompey's out of the picture, what comes next nobody knows. Let's not get so political. This festival's a time for fun. Let's not get so political. There's Cassius, a man of pride. Mark Antony, the right-hand man. Calpurnia, the loving wife. Pray to the gods, we're in good hands. But where's that Brutus? No one sees a trust. Sometimes I swear that Caesar chooses Brutus over us. Where's Brutus, the one he loves? I don't see how this can end well. I can't prophesize the fate of Rome, but tell me how my pompous pal, dear Caesar, will last on the throne. Do you see the crowd surround him? How they greet him with a roar. I don't like their blinded praise. It's never been deafening before. Caesar wants what he sees. Caesar waits for no man. Caesar wants all of Rome in the palm of his hand. I can't stand it, Caesar. You can't rule the world with no plan. Why can't you turn around? Take it back. We've seen radical destruction. Romans riot from time to time. What will all these people do when they do change their minds? Caesar rises too high. Caesar answers their call. Caesar thinks he can fly. Oh, how Caesar will fall. It's appalling, Caesar. The things people think they should do. Why can't you turn around? Think this through. I don't want this friend, do you? Brutus, shouldn't you be celebrating? Pompey's dead and gone, and Rome can finally move on. Caesar speaks, hush up for Caesar. Rome is free, and all thanks to Caesar. Look at where we are, the war is won. Won't you take it in and let the festival begin? Caesar speaks, we live for Caesar. Lupercalia, 3 cheers for Caesar. You know I fought under Pompey. I forgive you. Isn't he generous? And there's so much we must discuss. Believe me, I'm aware. Are you alright with this attention? Caesar, the bringer of victory. Today I think that it's a plus. For justice, he fights for us. Brutus, can I say I really missed my friend? It's our turn to finally change the tide. Don't you think that Rome deserves a new direction? But Caesar, Brutus, can't you try to pick the winning side? I think Brutus ought to decide. Come on, Brutus, Caesar's the victor. You heard us, choose the right side. No pressure, though. Cassius, Brutus, What a morning this has turned out to be. I can see you and Caesar have been reacquainted. Indeed. So that's why you seem so elated. Are you running in the games? The games? Yes, the games. Are you running in the race? No way. I'm not Mark Antony. Good gods. Mark Antony. Let the people take the streets. Antony, Mark Antony. Let the trumpet sound for Caesar. Antony, Mark Antony. How glorious is this day? These are moments that good men pray for, and I know they can never stay for long. So let's go dancing, the song's begun. Friends, Romans, countrymen, today we'll chase the setting sun. So let's be joyful, everyone. Caesar has been loyal to us. Whatever Caesar says, it will be done. Seeing him so noble and kind. He's a sycophant. Sound heart and sound mind. He's just charming. I have doubts. He's innocent. Yeah, right for now. He's a true Roman. Tell me how. Hello, friends. Antony. What are we talking about? The games. The games? You heard him. Oh, the games. I just can't wait. We all deserve to celebrate. And Brutus, you know it's not too late to join. You make me laugh, Mark Antony. I do? You make everyone laugh. Cassius. What makes you think that you look serious next to Caesar? I am serious, so am I. But you don't see me mingling with cobblers or poets, the lowest among us. I know it's because you are young. I am young, but I am wise. Caesar treats you like some prize. He doesn't. So go on, tell me why this day has been politicized. Lupercalia, a day of many blessings, including senators getting along. Though there's one more thing in need of some undressing. Antony is true, and if you think otherwise, then you'd be wrong. Thank you, sir. No thanks necessary. I'm just standing by my friend. I'm sticking with you to the end. We live for Caesar. Now where's my wife Calpurnia? I was with her a minute ago. A feast day for Caesar. Brutus, you don't look too festive. You don't look too fun. Might I have angered you? Who knows? I could be unaware of things that I've done. But why do I find you here, off to the side? Are you not celebrating Caesar seizing power right in front of our eyes? Have I misjudged you, Brutus, old friend? Thus is the life of Rome's most honorable man. Brutus the noble, Brutus the wise. Caesar says he loves you, but sometimes Caesar lies. Romans adore him now, but Brutus, look ahead. If we should make one change, I'll be singing your name instead. Have I misjudged you, Brutus, old friend? Thus is the life of Rome's most honorable man. Rome is under pressure. Our republic's out of time. Why don't we step it up? I misjudged you, my old and honorable friend. Oh, this should be good. Imagine us all after the race, that's where everything starts. Caesar was happy for Antony and captured everyone's hearts. Women were swooning and Caesar was crooning out words he can barely pronounce. And just as I thought that I'd had enough, Mark Antony had to announce that he brought a crown. A crown? A crown. A crown. And everyone started to shout, imagine a crown. Imagine the sound, that's what the Caesar looked to Antony in the crowd he must address. And Caesar said no.
No?
Caesar said no, an answer I couldn't believe. Caesar said no. Caesar said no, and I was glad that I could leave.
Well, that's a great story.
There is a second part to this tale. Go on. Imagine your friend, that friend is me, wishing this moment would end. Everyone's hoping that Antony would go on playing pretend. People were cheering and Mark was adhering to treacherous cries of men. And just as I thought that I'd had enough, Mark Antony did it again. He offered the crown.
The crown.
He did it again. What a surprise to arrange. He offered the crown again. All the crowd assumed his answer would change. All of us watched beneath this hideous laurel wreath. And did he change his answer? Now what was his reply? Caesar looked to Antony with a glimmer in his eye. And Caesar said no.
What?
Caesar said no, just picture Antony's face. Caesar said no, so I began to walk away with grace, as I often do.
Starting to get
But
ridiculous.
there is more. Imagine Caesar breaking a sweat. I think he was faking a smile. Now that is a look that I can't forget. Caesar in deep denial. People were screaming, no one intervening. I think that he started to shake. And just as I thought that he'd had enough, Mark Antony made a mistake, and he offered the crown. Third time's the charm, isn't that what they say? He offered the crown, and now the crowd was watching Caesar make his play. Isn't this what he wants? We waited for his response. He looked unto the people, and then onto his friend, looked at his wife, and he said, no, that should be the end. And then he faints. He faints into Antony's arms, and so Caesar falls.
He falls.
As I recall, not everyone fell for his charms. He turned on the crown, that's true. I don't think he wanted to. I think denying it at all was enough for him to fall. He turned on the crown, that's true. I don't think he wanted to. He denied it and he fell. That's the story I could tell. Then I thought it through and ran to you. I think I told it well. I'm not afraid of the dreamers, their prophecies or their cries, 'cause it's all paranoia. Well, they add to the noise. I keep my eye on the prize, and I think my future is clear. My victory's been misread. Yeah, I'm the visionary. I'm stand by what I say, 'cause everybody's standing stagnant while I'm one step ahead. Some men change with the times, 'cause they don't know who they are. They're all scared and withdrawn. Who knows what side they're on? Well, I'm Wisconsin as a northern star. I watch them hold themselves back. They're paralyzed by their own dread. But cowards die 1,000 times before they're dead. Yeah, everybody's standing stagnant while I'm one step ahead. Try me, but what's my crime? Stepping out of time, taking all that's mine. Watch me cross the Rubicon, I'll do it again. I might as well, 'cause no one else will. Yeah, I'm running ahead. Shall Rome stand in awe, be lost before the law, beneath a man who on his own can barely stand? Shall Rome be weak, with feeble, frail physique, with dainty Caesar and that wife at first command? I am a typical man, but I cannot deny that many Romans seem to feel the same way. Wake up, Brutus, shall Rome die in sleep? Brutus, you must think of us, and you, our faith is placed. Shall Rome be trashed with litter used to light the fire that keeps someone like Caesar fueled to lead? Shall Rome be enchained, afraid to use a phrase, cheap and
edition. I'll go on if you give me permission. How does someone so delicate, dim-witted, and lackadaisical land his position? With no opposition, his ego's inflated. Admit it, he's so overrated. Our great republic is lame because of him. Honestly, Brutus, I hate it. Give it a shot. I hate how he dresses. Yes. And goes on about all his successes. He's excessive, yet unimpressive. He'll go on forever unless. What do you suggest? Assassination? You passed my test. Give us a summation. Brutus, your participation is key. Bring honor to Rome, bring honor to me. Caesar's a threat, a fool could see. As long as he lives, I'll never be free. Bring back the old republic, the Rome I fell in love with. Join us, the hour draws nearer. Tyranny dies with Caesar. Bring it back, bring it back. Join us, the hour draws nearer. Tyranny dies with Caesar. It dies, it dies, it dies. It dies, it dies. Tyranny dies, it dies, it dies. Shall Rome become an empire? Is that what you desire? Brutus, listen in, the freedom's final ring. Shall Rome crash and burn? I'd rather have more civil war than witness Caesar claiming he's a king. These times are strange. These times are fearsome and strange. For safety here I pray. Ave Sancta Salus unto my home. Grant safety unto my home. Grant peace to all of Rome. Sancta Salus, make our leader's voice. Make haste with my request. Open up their eyes for Fortuna shake list. Ave Sancta Salus. Excuse me, sir? Yes, Lucius, what is it? I'm sorry to disturb you, sir. Is something wrong? I found something. There was a candle lit before in your room and I saw it had gone out. So I went to the window looking for flint and I found this. A letter. I'm certain it wasn't there when I went to bed, sir. I would have brought it right away. It's not the only letter I've received tonight. I missed more than one. Sir, Lucius, boy, you are the least of my worries. Please go back to bed. You've done a good job. Thank you. Good night, sir. Lucius, is tomorrow not the Ides of March? Yes, sir. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Caesar, I love you. Now it's just us two, and I consider it quite a miracle you came home. Romans may love you, but it's not as much as I do, and I can tell that you need rest. Trust me tonight, your wife knows best. You put such pressure on yourself, my dear Caesar. How can I convince you how much I missed you? I stayed awake and prayed to the gods for your safe return. And if I'm honest, these times become more worrisome with every passing day. Caesar, I love you.
virtue stay. After what we've been through, you're too high. It's noble and just to be open. I stand by what is done. What's your expectation? You can't demand I stand behind and never say a word. The moment that you turn to me and let me in your life, I'll be there. I'll be there. There's a storm in the distance. I can see it creeping closer. Lightning strikes in an instant, and thunder shakes the sky. I've seen this before, you can't escape it, can't delay it. No point racing rain clouds. The only choice is to brave it, turn and face it. No running away now. The trees will tremble and fall, the dark will cover the moon, the birds will send out a call. The end isn't soon. The fools in darkened rooms will pray. I don't believe in all that, but on nights like these I do. I do. There's no peace in this moment, not on earth nor in the heavens. But then what's one more opponent? Even tempests have their endings. I know the others are watching. Do they think I'm one to hide? There is a hurricane deep inside me that I cannot deny. They'll say I've angered the gods, they'll jeer as I take the floor, and they'll say we're the first, but we've been here before. And in my fear, I'm drawn to brag. Can't run from the fight. What am I here praying for? A story this can end. I can see and prophesize the fate of all, sir. Lightning strikes in an instant, an answer I already know. Father, give me one more lesson. How did it feel to be betrayed? And when Pompey drew his weapon, were you in shock? Were you afraid? Father, I may share your namesake. Some even say your likeness too. But tomorrow will come the daybreak. Will I have the strength to act as brave as you? You spoke of honor, remember then. You never thought to be dishonest with a friend. You kept every oath you ever swore upon, upheld your word, and now you're gone. Did your father give you guidance? Did he see what you could not? Or did he watch you plot in silence to fight the fight that he once fought? Caesar's hiding his ambition to capture
they've misaligned. Where is my own father? Where is my side? Did Pompey also climb the ladder? And from the peak did he turn back? High above the noise and shadow, was he the first in the attack? Have I arrived too soon? Brutus, do I trouble you? Is this a mistake? Are you conflicted? Not anymore. Oh? Let's say I've been convinced the answer's unavoidable. I'm finally sure. And I see I'm not alone in this. Who's in this faction? More men who've seen the evidence, who must take action. Why do they hide their faces? They are in doubt. Of what? Brutus, friend, I trust you. But are you in or are you out? Brutus, are you in or are you out? No time to waste the time. Brutus, are you in or are you out? Now are you in or are you out? Caesar's hiding his ambition, but his ego cannot win. I've abandoned inhibition. It's time to act, let's begin. It's like you have to ask, I mean. Don't doubt me for a second. Don't question where I stand. Don't wait for me to up and leave. I'm staying, shake my hand. Don't draw the wrong conclusion. Don't seek to find what's gone. No looking for the unsure me. I promise he's moved on. Include me in the plot, for I am true. I think step one to clue me in is tell me who I'm talking to. Boys, step up. Quickly. Do I know them? You tell me. I am Cinna, and well disguised. It's me, Casca. Not surprised. Trebonius, Metellus Cimber. Thoughts? They're all welcome hither. And another I've invited, Decius Brutus. I like it. Should we swear to see this through? No, no way, not when there's no reason to. Don't swear upon the heavens, don't pledge us grievance due. When needed we beyond belief, that as good Romans will come through. You got me in your corner, for you I'd take the knife. No need to swear that I'll be there, but if you did, it's on my life. You got me in your corner, for you I'd take the knife. A promise is a promise, and I'll keep it all my life. The time has come for Caesar, can't wait to watch him bleed. And when we're in Caesar, we have to kill Mark Antony. We have to kill Mark Antony, it wouldn't be too hard. We cannot kill Mark Antony, cannot go too far. Antony's a threat if he's alive. If he remains after today, and Caesar's reign survives. Antony is far from threatening, a sycophant, as you once said. There's no danger in a limb of Caesar, if we rid Caesar of his head. Let us be heroes, we're butchers not. Caesar is the reason for our blood. Isn't it enough that one must die? Antony will not be sacrificed. The time has come for Caesar. We'll do what must be done. We'll march up to the Capitol, and we'll still have our clay. For the time has come for Caesar. We're full speed ahead. Rome will praise the liberators, and Caesar's good and dead. We're free when Caesar's good and dead. Mark Antony will not assent. We're free when Caesar's good and dead. Let's thank the one who plotted, the one who thought this through. Let's give it
this day. I'm taking back our promise. We'll find the man who hides. No Billy that you're in this now. Wake up and face the eyes. These are the names to be praised on high. These are the names to be glorified. These are the names you'll remember past our time. These are the names of the honest men who risked their lives to live free again. This is what will be remembered past our time, and it's our time. Celebrating Caesar's dead and gone, and Rome can be as it once was. Brutus speaks, betrayer, liberator. Brutus speaks, why murder Caesar? Don't you draw the wrong conclusions, Romans? Don't you have a doubt? Listen in and hear me out. Brutus speaks, violator. Tell us why you murdered Caesar. You know I fought under Pompey. Caesar forgave you. Are you a hypocrite? But if you please let me explain. Today I followed intuition, and Caesar did not die in vain. He fought for justice, he fought for us. Anyone could see that Caesar was my friend, and on my honor I miss the man I knew. But then you also saw the way he seized his power. I had to do this, Romans, all for you. And for our homeland, he had to die. For tyranny to end, I had to lie. To the greatest show I've ever fallen for. I may have loved him, but I loved Rome more. Is apparent and immense. So I hand you Antony, another honorable man. He played no part in all these events. He was not part of this plan. Antony, should we trust Mark Antony? Antony will take his place in our republic, the Rome that all of us embrace right from this moment. And he will make a speech as we permit him to. He'll tend to Caesar's glories, saying only what is true. This reign of terror has to end. Praise Brutus, Caesar's good and dead. It's a bad idea, it's a bad idea. So important too. Not a bad idea, it's a bad idea. Just listen, die. The time is judge you. Pride is unfair. You should go. Finally see